All right, let's talk resumes. Today, we're diving into some fantastic advice from Harvard's Career Center to completely overhaul how you approach your job application. We're going to take what feels like a total chore and turn it into your number one most powerful marketing tool for your career. Okay, let's get into it.
So, you know the feeling, right? You pour hours into crafting the perfect resume. You hit send on that dream job application, and then nothing. Just crickets. It's like your application vanished into a digital black hole. Believe me, it's an incredibly common and frankly, super frustrating experience.
But here's the thing. What if the problem isn't actually your experience or your skills? The big idea we're exploring here is that you need to think about this differently. Your resume and cover letter, they're not just a boring history of your old tasks. Nope. They are a targeted advertisement for the value you're going to bring to your next job.
And that brings us to our first major point. Before you can even start writing a killer resume, you have to really understand its true purpose. And it might not be what you think it is. So this definition seems pretty straightforward, but there is one word in there that changes absolutely everything: relevant. That's the secret sauce right there. A generic one-size-fits-all resume just gets tossed. The goal isn't to list every single thing you've ever done. The goal is to highlight the specific achievements that prove you are the solution to that employer's problem.
Okay, so let's see how we can actually put this into practice. We're going to get into the blueprint now, the absolute must-know rules for formatting a resume that's clean, professional, and most importantly, super easy for a busy recruiter to scan.
Just think of these as the fundamental rules of the road. On the do side, tailoring your resume and showing your actual impact are totally non-negotiable. And on the don't side, you see all the classic mistakes. Using I or telling a long story just feels unprofessional. And things like pictures or listing your references, they're just clutter. They waste precious space and get in the way. So here's why this stuff really matters. Recruiters spend, maybe 6 seconds scanning each resume? Seriously. Formatting isn't about making it pretty, it's about strategically guiding their eyes to the most important info. Good white space, consistent bolding, it all makes your resume scannable. And please, always save and send it as a PDF. That way all your perfect formatting stays locked in. Okay, we've got the skeleton in place. Now let's talk about the words you use. This is where you level up from just listing your duties to actually showcasing your achievements. I absolutely love this piece of advice. Your goal here is clarity, not trying to sound smart with a bunch of big, complicated words. You're not trying to win a poetry contest. You just need direct, powerful language that clearly says what you did and why it mattered. And this right here is exactly how you do it. Just look at the difference. Was responsible for is so passive, but led a 6-person team, that's active, it's specific. Problem management is vague. Reduced number of major incidents by 23%? Now that is a powerful, measurable result. Every single bullet point should kick off with a strong action verb, and, whenever you can, end with a number that proves you made a real impact. Now, let's move on to the resume's crucial sidekick, the cover letter. You know, if the resume is the collection of facts and data, the cover letter is the story that connects all those dots for the employer. The guide lays out this beautifully simple 3-paragraph structure. It's so effective. Paragraph 1 is your hook. You state the job you want and why you're the perfect person for it. Paragraph 2 is the proof. You give a couple of great examples from your past that show what you can do. You're not just repeating your resume here, you're adding color. And finally, the closing. You state your enthusiasm one more time and ask for the interview. That's it. Short, sweet, and powerful. All right, we're coming down the home stretch. Let's do a quick lightning round of the top 5 mistakes that could get an otherwise amazing application tossed right into the recycling bin. First up, and it's number 1 for a reason, spelling and grammar mistakes. They just scream, I don't pay attention to detail. There's really no excuse for this one. Number 2, and this sounds so simple it's almost silly, missing contact info. I mean, you do all this hard work and then they literally can't contact you? Come on, double, triple check it. Third, and we're repeating this one because it is that important, using passive language. You've got to get rid of responsible for and lead with those strong action verbs like managed, launched, or improved. Fourth, just a poorly organized resume. If it's a cluttered wall of text, a recruiter's going to lose interest in about 3 seconds flat. Remember, white space is your friend. Clarity is king. And finally, number 5, the biggest deal breaker of them all, not tailoring your resume. A generic application basically tells them you're not that interested. A customized one proves you're the solution they've been waiting for. So I'll just leave you with this final thought. Go pull up your resume right now. Seriously, does it just read like a history book of where you've been? Or does it make a powerful, convincing sales pitch for where you're going next? The answer to that question could literally change your entire job search.